first, I want to start this by letting you know that I'm about to rebalance the universe because I'm so brilliant, so sexy, so charismatic, so strong. I'm a king. I was put on this earth for this reason, to free all the slaves from the matrix. I'm walking around. I'm seeing everybody kerfuffle to algorithms. I'm trying to free them. But they say I'm annoying and I'm cringe and this and that. So I hear them out. I say, okay, why am I cringe? Oh, because you have more than one woman, you like more than one woman, and you're so arrogant and cocky. Am I supposed to think like you, dork? Am I supposed to think like a dork, a peasant, a slave? Why would I think any less than what I am if I'm a gift from God himself? If God sent me down to this earth to rebalance the universe using my preem powers, the art of preem is taking the enemy's weight and transferring it back. So if I'm here to do that, to rebalance the universe with good and evil, why would I think like some dork? Why would I think like a peasant, a slave, a peon, a roach? Why would I think like you? If I'm here to rebalance the earth, I've been sitting here for this very reason, and I'm a king, and I sit on top of my throne, and every woman loves me. Everybody loves me. I'm so charismatic, so strong, so sexy, so brilliant. I'm one of the most intelligent men to walk through the face of the earth. And I'm one of the greatest orators to ever exist. And you want me to think like you. Why would I think like you? There's not a man alive I couldn't beat the shit out of. Why would I think like you? If I walked through the earth with an impenetrable mind. And if you just listen to me, you can have this mind. I said, you can go click the link in the description. I have a whole program to tell you exactly how to think like this and dominate the earth and be sexy, charismatic, strong, and make a bunch of money and move through the earth and everything is subservient to you. I live an existence of everything is subservient to me. I live inside my mind, and my mind is the most powerful, most thing to ever exist. When God created me, even myself was amazed. I said, whoa, you created me? God created me to rebalance the universe. I'm like energy in the atmosphere. I'm cracking it. I'm telling you to listen and do this and do that, doing that. I'm freeing all the slaves. I'm coming through. And I make all my enemies mad because they can't bring me down. I see a lot of the slave comments. They're mad at me because I told them I need people to make my burgers. I don't want to live that existence. I said, I need people to make my burgers. I need people to make my Whataburger. I need people to make my triple meat burgers when I come through Whataburger or when I go to McDonald's. I need somebody to put my fries in the bag. I need you. But unfortunately, some people don't want to live that way. And those people are inside t.me/preem operations, the free Telegram. You know where to go. But if you don't want to live that existence, of course, the only way out is me. If you don't want to live existence, there's no man on the face of the planet of the earth that's teaching the things I'm teaching you. If you don't want to live a existence of putting fries in the bag, then you need to join me. I don't know what else slaves and dorks you're listening to because they're all lying to you. I don't know what to tell you. But you should listen to someone that's so powerful. Why not? If I'm sitting up here telling you I'm so powerful, brilliant, I make a bunch of money, I'm strong, I'm fantastic, women love me, I can have anything I want in life. That's not a woman I can't have. That's not a car I can't get if I try. And you still wouldn't listen. Well, continue to think like a dork and all these peasants and slaves on the internet. Because if I'm telling you that my mind makes me a fantastic being and I don't think like the rest of the peasants of the earth, if I'm telling you that, why not think like me? Oh, but it's going to be hard. Hard is good. That's why I say dorks think everything, oh, but it's going to be hard. Are you a coward? Are you afraid? You're afraid of going through something hard. Everything in life is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be difficult. That's what gives it value. The woman you want that I get, she clearly is hard to get because it has value. If it wasn't hard to get, it would have no value. The life that I live, it's hard to get because it has value. If it wasn't hard to do it, then it has no value. I wake up, I do what I want. I'm geographically free. I can wake up, I get on here, I talk, I make money. I go to someone, I go over here, meeting knowledge here, doing a podcast here, doing a podcast there, making music here, doing this, that, meeting her, hitting her, boom, boom, boom. My life is speed, fast, every action, boom, boom, boom. You need this mind. I'm a king. I keep saying it. I live a life like a king. I wake up and I do what I want, and I make all this money, and I just live a fantastic existence. Everybody around me respect me. Everybody around me love me. They treat me like royalty because I treat myself like royalty. And that's why I keep saying, you live inside your mind. Everything starts to radiate outward. Whatever you believe about yourself, it all starts to radiate outward. People keep wondering how I become so brilliant, so sexy, so strong, so charismatic. How did you do it, Preem? How did you do it? Well, you got to think this way in the first place. But some peasants can't get here. Not all minds are ready to be freed. Morpheus said it himself. Not all minds is ready to be freed. There's going to be some slaves that have to stay slaves for the organism of the slave economy to keep going. That's why I said I need people to make my burgers. But if you don't want to live like that, join me. Why not? Perhaps I can break your mind free from the slave programming, the slave trap which they have placed you in since your birth. They told you so much garbage. Oh, you have to be with one woman and marry one woman. You can't even, don't talk to another woman. Don't do this. Don't make a bunch of money. Don't be confident in yourself. Don't do this. Don't do that. They told you to think like a peasant and slave. Why would I think any less of myself if God put me on this earth and I'm a gift from God? If God created me in his image, why would I think any less? Why would I think any less of myself? Why wouldn't I speak life into myself? Be humble. No, they want you to be weak. Their definition of humble is weak and being a doormat. The second you start speaking like me, I'm brilliant, I'm sexy, I'm charismatic, I'm strong, I'm a king. I can kick every man's ass on the face of the planet. I'm the baddest man alive, I'm the greatest man alive. As soon as you start speaking like that, he needs to be more humble. I need to be more humble because I'm glad God gave me the power to speak myself into life. You want me to speak myself into depression? How you do? Oh, I'm worthless. Oh, I can't do anything. It's hard. Oh, I give up. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I'm depressed. All this garbage. You want me to think that way? Instead of me sitting saying, I'm the most powerful, most brilliant version of myself I can ever be. I'm the greatest man on the face of the planet. You don't want me to speak that way, but you want me to speak like you. Why would I speak like a dork? Why would I speak down on myself? Why would I allow my own mind to betray me? See, these people are losers. They want you to speak yourself into downward spiral. I hear it all the time. It's always somebody talking about, are you depressed? Are you depressed? Why would I be depressed when I'm the most powerful version of myself I can possibly be? How can I be depressed if God put me on this earth to be a king? How can I be depressed if I'm so strong I can squeeze and break my own bones in my hand? How can I be depressed if I can kick every man's ass on the face of the planet? How can I be depressed if I believe I'm the greatest man alive? How can I be how? So it's like they want you to be depressed. They want you to admit these things to yourself so you can think that you can't change it. You know what my comeback to depression always is? It's mind tricks. I call it mind tricks. You know what my comeback always is? Even if I was depressed, I still would get those things done that I need to do. So it wouldn't matter in the first place. If I was depressed, nobody would know. I'll still wake up, train, make a bunch of money, hit her, boom, 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 text her, boom, boom, hang up on her, she annoying, boom, 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 go podcast here, music there, bow, 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 bow. I still would live the same existence. So it doesn't matter in the first place because I'm a winner. And I refuse to let my mind betray me in the first place. If my mind get to ever saying something, talking like you, I would tell my own mind to shut up. Who do you think you are? If my mind try to betray me and there's some talking in my head, I question my own, who do you think you are? You don't have permission to speak in my mind. Who do you think you are? That's how I talk to myself. If my mind ever try to betray me, which it can't, because I'm a sovereign king. To be a sovereign king, you have to have sovereign rule over your mind. But it seems like everybody wants to stay conformed to an algorithm, scrolling here, scrolling there, staring at that woman, doing this and that, doing just garbage. Watching Sunday football, watching basketball, just garbage, scrolling, watching streamers. What are you doing? Doom scrolling. Watching everything is cake. So I live the best possible existence I can ever live. How could I be depressed if I'm the most fantastic version of myself? How can I be depressed if when I look this good? Look at me. Look at me. I'm sexy. How can I be depressed when I look this good? How? You need to talk to yourself like this. But perhaps you can't, which is why I opened up the program to break you free from the atmosphere of mediocrity. You need a certain amount of turmoil. You need a certain amount of turbulence to break through the atmosphere of mediocrity. And the only way out is my program. Is link is in the description. I just told you. You know what to do. FU University. Click the link in the description. That's the only way out. They don't teach you how to think like this. Name one teacher in your school who taught you how to tell yourself you're the baddest man on the planet and actually believe it. Never. School can't teach you what I teach you. School can't teach you what I teach you. The people online can't teach you what I teach you because I'm a different specimen of man. I'm one in a million. Perhaps you could be one in a million too. You need to understand that this life that I live is the most fantastic life ever. Everybody loves me. My mind loves my own self. My mind is my ally. And I truly think that's the best existence you can ever live. Where your mind is your friend and your ally and not your enemy. This is the best fantastic existence you could ever possibly live. I'm telling you. I went out to the wilderness and tested to myself. I tested myself. And guess what? I proved to myself exactly who I thought I was. I was exactly who I thought I was. I went out to the wilderness and I fasted with no food, no water. I'm out there with fighting animals. I'm doing it all. I'm fishing with my bare hands. I'm killing fish, grabbing them out the water with my bare hands. I'm like, I tested myself and I tested myself and I was exactly who I thought I was. The strongest man in existence. The man with the strongest mind in the world. I can't be defeated because defeat is all psychological. And if defeat is psychological, guess who has control of his mind? Me. Guess who's more powerful than all these peasants? Me. Guess who? Boom, boom, bop, boom. You need to live this existence. You need to think like this. The reason I say this is because who do you think God will reward better? Who do you think God in the universe will reward? Some person who's sitting around, oh, I'm depressed, I'm lazy, and sitting around doing nothing. Or will he reward me? A king who get up and say, I am a king. I will use the powers God has given me. I will use everything he gave me to my advantage. I will wake up. I will work out. I will train. I will try and make more money regardless of if I fail or not. Who do you think God will reward? The lazy? God hates sloth and laziness. So how do you try and get people to think that way? Why do these dorks and peasants want me to think like them so bad? I see it in my comments all the time. Why would I think like you? Why? If I can kick the shit out of you, why would I think like you? Your thinking is weak. Why would I think like you if you are depressed and sad? You ascribe to those beliefs. I don't. In my worldview, depression and sadness don't exist. I've transcended the normal human horizon of limitations of emotions. If I ever feel sad, I'd never say, oh, I'm sad. No, I'm just less happy than the day before, so therefore I'm still happy. This is my mind frame. This is how I operate through the world with sheer vigilance and sheer pertinence and sheer brute force. Using the supreme force and using all of the enemy's chi and prana against them. Every direct attack the enemy hits me with, I come back with something stronger. I absorb all their power. My power level increases. They can't stop me. The enemy can't stop me. I'm treading on serpents. I've been given the power to do that. Can't no enemy stop me. My mind can't be defeated. Oh, Jay Preem, but you lost though. You lost. No, I didn't. No. I control my mind. I delete experiences. All of my losses, I delete them. I don't lose. I can't lose if I delete the loss in my mind. I can't. Just like how you go into your camera roll, you delete a certain video, photo, all of my losses in life, I deleted them from my mind. And it makes me more powerful, more competent than ever before. You know where to find me. If you're done being a dork, if you're done thinking like a dork, if you're done thinking like a slave, a wage slave who want to put fries in a bag, if you're done thinking like that, click the program in the description. It's a pre-sale. You can get it now. That's the only way out. That's the only way to think like me. That's the only way to think like a brilliant, charismatic, strong, brown, and sexy man who have everything he wants and can do anything he put his mind to. Click the link in the description.